you know, that we talked about when we was down there at the meeting with Linda and Jared that day.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, when she did say that we probably need to be prepared to go up to 40 or 50%.
Right.
So I mean, the 40 or 50% numbers on this will still get you at
40. I didn't remember talking 50, but yeah, the 40%. We can get to the 40% match pretty easy.
well, but yeah, you can get that at $8 million, but at a $15 million, the 40% becomes a total different ballgame.
Right.
That means roadway projects, and all that's left is roadway project is yours, and then that gets you in a bad predicament on that end.
But we're not talking.
No, 8.4,
That's very.
and 30% of that is 2.5.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can do that, but then you have to, which that number has the construction inspection in there. So you're saying maybe 3.5, and that's at a 30%.
Yeah. So. Well, we know we've got each got that million. So
Yeah, but see, you're
that 3 million is.
no, you don't have each have a million. Pat's $1 million bridge. We've already committed 476,000.
That's the one we just did the plan in hand on.
No, that one's gone. The one that we, which would be,
That's this one.
it would be the engineering.
Page 2, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, but the engineering is in 2019, is the one on the front page in red. 31836. So, but you get back to
Say 21.
21, that you've already committed 476,000 of those federal funds to this grant.
400 and what?
That.
No, it will be here.
It's on the
Right, but this is the
page 2,
476.
Probably 24.
Well, that's in
Here?
20. It's in
I
21.
don't see
Okay.
it.
We've done.
Or is this? Oh, here it's this one. Oh,
Yeah.
this one down. I'm sorry, not the
Yeah.
other one.
The bottom one in 21.
It's in the red on the first
Yeah, it's
page.
on the red. That's
Okay,
engineering on the
okay.
first page.
Yeah.
So all you're actually, you're giving up, you're going to be moving the engineering out, which is 75,000 in 2019. You'll be moving it out to late years.
Well, now don't I understand why if we're giving up the bridges, if we all talked about giving up $1 million in bridges, or why that one's a problem?
Well, but you haven't actually given up $1 million bridge, because 400 of CERB money,
Right.
you've actually only given up 2.2 million, $2 million bridges.
Because the 800,000 is federal
Is
funds,
federal
but
funds.
if we allow another county to have that, it's like giving it up. Can you not let another
Well, it's
county-
not your money anyway.
Well,
At
okay.
440 or
So
450,000.
another county can have that, right?
Yeah, but
so
it's-
you can
but
give it
not-
up, and some other county can.
Yeah, but
Have that, can
you've already committed 476,000 of that 800
To this project.
to this project.
You know what? I think the two in the law library were getting in.
We've committed more than that. Oh, that's what we're here to decide.
Yeah, that's what you're here to decide. But I mean,
Right.
but of just that one bridge, of that 470 something thousand has already been committed that Linda's got in her grant application.
Okay, but that's part of our 3 million we need to come up.
Yes, that's part.
476
It's
is
part of
the
your
3
3 million. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can. I know you're splitting the money up, but it's still going to come
Yeah.
up to 3 million between the three of us, correct? No.
Well,
I mean, and you've got the 426 pulled out.
you got the
and put in-
476 pulled out.
Yeah.
So you're at 2,476,000.
Mhm.
And that basically gets you there after you move the engineering out. So, I mean, that's at the 30% number. Then you have, what do we do about utilities? And then that comes into play at some point. Don't know if it's $1 or $1 million. Who knows until you get everything designed and see what utilities are there and what's in the way. One little gas line relocation, even if you're getting right of way and that gas line is in your county right of way, crosses your right of way, even if they're in the way and you have to move, you still have to pay for 200 feet each direction if they have to lower their gas line. That's Utilities Division, and that's $200,000 is what that costs.
So I don't know, most of our, not all of our gas lines, but a lot of our gas lines have gone in during this last oil boom, and in our permitting process, we made them stay 100 feet from our bridges. Now, that doesn't, that was in our,
Yeah.
they wanted to cross the
We
road,
need
they
to
had to
include
say,
that too.
yeah, we should have.
Yeah, but probably at the minimum of roadway length here will probably be 200 to 300 feet. Generally, STP funded bridge, federal funded bridge is 800 feet
Both directions.
each direction. So we work around them all the time, but it's going to be, who knows what the cost is whenever you come into one of those. So we can get to the 2.5, but we still have another $1 million that we need to consider for, and that maybe they may say leave it alone until we get that cost. But I don't want to get in a predicament where we're over there and we haven't internally decided what we're going to do with a bare minimum of $1 million for utilities.
Okay, so you say we've got 2.5 already, we got that
You
figured
got
out.
$2,476,000.
476, yes.
Actually, you're going to have, if you move the $75,000 for engineering out, you're going to have $2.5 million.
2.55
Well, what about this
probably.
200?
Yeah.
So really 2.7?
2.7 is about where you're going. Yes, that's correct.
So we're about 2.7, so we need to
2.7.
come up with about
Another 700.
700,000.
And there's, and then you're going to, whenever, my initial thought was, well, just give up your 400 and something thousand each year. You put that your STP funds. Well, the way the county has signed a resolution, other counties in CED8 have signed a resolution that your bridge funds will be pooled. And so if you go to obligating your bridge funds, and then it puts the whole program in turmoil.
So we all as counties pool that.
Yes, and that's where this above and beyond, where you have years of 800,000 federal funds.
Yeah,
That's where that comes in. It's where that funds are pooled by the district. So if you deobligate them and put them toward your grant, and then it's going to throw the whole district out. Which that's doable. It's just,
Well, the other option is, obviously, these are to be let between in 2021, I believe. Is that correct? 2021.
I think so.
yeah.
And they have to be completed by 2026.
Yes.
So, and I don't know where that'll be in the mix, but to get them let and everything else. Right now, if you look at our 105 funds, and I know, every commissioner is different, but Max has 509,000, I have 272,000, and Pat has 54,000, but 55,000, and that's going to continue to grow, over the next few years. I think somehow we could work that out. I'm not willing to give up 34 new bridges without putting some money in. I think the county highway funds, I think it's needed. If we have to, I'm all in with all the get rid of STP and not know where to be on that. But if it's something that we just say, we put X dollars every month back, whether it comes out of our money or out of that, and put it in the fund, all of us equally, with the idea of by 2021 we have some money put away.
Donnie, I understand kind of what you're saying.
And you may not need it if the
Yeah, but
utilities don't.
Yeah, and
Right.
you'll know well before
Yeah.
2021
Right.
whether you've got the grant or not.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But with the idea that, Grant County, we ought to put some skin in the game too.
Well, that's going to put you about 700,000 if it's 30%.
Right. Yeah. So, I think that, and if you take that to the CED and tell them, Grant County is willing to put some money in as well,
Listen, they wasn't against us really. They just thought that we, as a county,
Need to
were
make some
asking, we needed to have some skin in the game.
Mhm.
And I
Or some decisions made.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
right,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And we did. I talked to each one of you individually, and we had the one deal. But to get to that 40 or 50% number, The only way to get there was for Pat to give up a roadway project. And we know we
When you
don't.
thought it was 15
When we thought it was
million.
15 million,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
And Ben's there at a different cost now. It's,
I don't
Yeah.
think it's a, I
and
don't
I
think it's an issue.
hope it is, but we opened bids Thursday on a crosstown bridge, a 60-foot crosstown bridge, and it was $440,000. So there's always a chance of, and I hope they probably got costs from Mississippi or somewhere like that that's driving
Well, and they talked to
estimates.
apparently the expert at ODOT, Phil Loafman, on bridge construction costs, and he's kind of the foundation of where they're getting these numbers from. That's why they go down so dramatically, because he said, no, you're way too high.
Way too high
So,
on that, on the estimate.
on that
so-
12 to 15 million estimate, so.
Yeah, so this is all good.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
This is wonderful.
news.
So I think this is pretty easy. So we need to make a decision that we're willing to give up our projects, those bridge projects, those 3 bridge projects, and put some of our, and see where we are. I mean, and then if needed, we can add our county highway funds. I think till we get some certain numbers, but I think to take it on to the CED to make sure we can get it into their CE, so you have something concrete to put into the grant that we know
Right.
is committed.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think that we've got to make that decision to give up those 3 bridge projects.
well, and I said over there, Pat, you was over there.
Yeah.
That I didn't want to jeopardize Pat's deal. I asked Pat what he thought, but at that time, like you said, $15 million to $8 million is a lot of
Yeah.
difference there.
Yeah, because I was an emphatic no
Yeah.
at that point.
Well,
It just didn't.
Well, and you get to the point of you could send these bids out. You could send Bill 34 bridges yourself for half of what the grant cost
Oh
is.
yeah.
If you send them out of here,
But we don't have the money to
but,
do
we
you
it.
don't have the
but there's
cash
no
to
way
do
to
it.
get the
There's
cash.
no, yeah, we
So-
don't have the cash.
But that's where everybody else was.
Yeah,
is-
but the problem is, this is over and beyond. This is excess. This is a gift to us.
Yeah.
And for us to not to put some money into it here on our level in Grant County, we're going to bring 34 bridges to Grant County.
Well,
I
you're
think that we
you're talking $10,000 per district
right,
for per month for 3 years.
right.
Basically, your CBRI income
That's
is
exactly
about what
right.
it's going to be.
I just say you don't need
Yeah.
for bridges anyway, and you just dedicate it. So, what kind of?
And then you won't, until the grant's accepted, I mean, you can say,
Right.
yeah, you'll probably need to pass a resolution next week saying that, and that way they have it.
So we need a resolution. We'll need 2 different
listen,
resolutions.
we're in our meeting right now. We can produce a resolution.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we need to do the resolution right now.
Okay.
I do too, because I think we had the resolution to bring back when we have our CED.
Yeah,
Division
next
4.
Tuesday. Yeah, and that'll help. I mean, so-
Yeah, let's
So-
do it now, and then you'll have it all in hand. So we need a resolution that says that Grant County is willing to give up their 3. And Donnie, I don't know. Do you want us to?
yeah, why don't we list them by
Let's
JP?
list them, get it, write them down so Cindy
Okay.
can put them in the resolution.
Or you get bigger
There we
number.
can just circle.
Yeah.
Use one of
If
these
you got a clean
generous-
one there, if you got a clean
Here,
thing,
here,
you got
here,
one.
here.
I'll circle
Have it,
them.
just circle them so you'll know what the
Okay.
job piece
Okay.
ones are.
Is willing to forfeit the,
Those, yeah.
To move to the
Move
move to the out years of the
Yeah.
CRB 5-year plan.
move to the out years of the CIRB 5-year plan. And you probably ought to write out what CIRB is because.
Yeah, county improvements for roads and bridges.
Yeah, because you got CIRB and CBRI.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
And then parentheses CIRB. And we'll put those job pieces and then, to move it to the out years. And then,
and what were the out years?
we just say out years
Out years.
because, because we
Okay.
don't know.
Oh, okay.
This is
Okay.
always a moving target
Okay. All right.
every day. Ask Donald.
and then,
And we're moving out, and you need to probably mention the grant for the application of the competitive highway bridge program.
but we are dedicating 400 and, what was it, 476 or 479?
476.
6.
476.
dedicating 476, dedicating 476.
476,000 of federal funds in fiscal year 2021 toward the grant. And so that'll get us to 2.7 or whatever that.
Right, then, yeah, that'd be 2.7. Then do we want to, Donnie, or Melissa, maybe I need to ask you, then do you want us to put in there that Grant County is willing to dedicate some of our funds?
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay, let's put that in there, that each district is willing to dedicate $10,000 a month out of our 105 funds, which is not 105 funds now, it's,
Yeah, they changed it. So, but that would be for fiscal year 19, 20, and 21. So that would basically be 700 and, well, it'd be 120, it'd be 360.
So
We just need to do it for 2 years, fiscal year 20 and 21.
yeah, fiscal year 20 and 21,
Yeah.
we dedicate
$30,000 per month.
$30,000 per month towards that grant out of it. And what is that 105?
Just say
grant from?
CBRI,
Is it, yeah, 11, we call it 1103 here.
1103.
We
Yeah.
call it 1103. I don't know if that's, yeah, but CBRI 1103.
Well, yeah, because it'll be on the
Okay,
sheet
say
there.
that.
It's we put 30,000 for FY 20 and 21, 30,000 a month being dedicated out of our CBRI 1103 fund, county fund. That's our county fund.
Okay.
We had to change our numbers.
Yeah, for the new
To the
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
number.
Hi, can you come in? I gotta type a resolution real quick. And I'll switch over with your text.
And that will be moving and bridge your, Pat, say that 301 bridge will just, after we get down to it, it will probably, now you're gonna need to tell me at some point in time if you want that bridge on Trenton Road built first before the bridge that's on 132 and
County line. isn't it?
County Line. Yes. Which one of
I
those?
will.
Trenton Road?
Yeah, we
Okay,
have.
Trenton Road, okay.
That's the curve on the curve, and that
Yes.
your
It's like a,
3-row cars.
yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, and it'll just be coming the development of next year's 5-year plan, so.
And to clarify something, when we was talking over there at the meeting about moving your roadway project, we wasn't talking about doing away with it.
I know, but
Okay.
it was just,
Yeah,
it's already been moved. How many times?
I
Yeah.
got slid
Yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah.
times, so.
Well,
But I was just thinking that, you know, it was,
Yeah.
It's part of it, you know.
Well, and it's not all, you can see the balances and everybody that's moved also. The
yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah,
balances,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
You're fortunate you're at the top of the list instead of at the bottom.
Well, we are.
We
And
are.
that comes down to what we was told to apply for to begin with.
Yes.
Somebody applied for $1 million project instead of a $8 million project.
And that's where, I don't know, Canadian, they're about in the middle, but their first bridge project, their first serve project was $1 million bridge project, which it was very well needed. It was over the river, so, over a major river crossing, so it was,
But $1 million then bought a whole
Probably
more
was
than
3 or
what
4
a
million now. Yes,
Right,
yeah.
that's what I mean, you know,
And
and
that's
keep
what
talking
your
about
point was about
balancing it.
sliding.
Yeah.
And you keep talking about balancing that, you know, if we're ever gonna look at that on dollar to dollar, that's gonna have to be adjusted for dollars
Mhm.
today compared to dollars, because while they got their projects first,
One of my arguments
cheaper.
always been too with Canadian County, they can do a bridge project that gets done this year and next year, one of those cities annex it, and we're just out that money.
yeah.
They get a free bridge out of it.
Well,
It could have been used
it can happen
somewhere
It
else.
can happen in Garfield and Kingfisher the same way. No.
Probably not as much, but
Yes,
yes.
it very well. Especially Garfield County, it could happen. So.
Yeah. And sometimes that might be the reason why they annex it. Well, hey, you guys just put a new bridge there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the road fixed,
Hey, thanks,
we're
buddy.
gonna fix it now.
It's gonna be part of our tax base.
Oklahoma City had that bill out there, you know, about that annexing, where they split a roadway and, you know, one county had one,
Oh, I guess Cindy, she needs this.
Oh, I gave her mine.
Oh, you get, this is yours.
Oh, that one's mine?
Yeah, she needs
Oh, did
that.
she need that?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
got the JP numbers on
Okay.
it.
Do you lose your ink pen very often?
No, that's why I use this.
Yeah, I have some of those that are red-headed stepchild. That way you know who's got your pen.
Yeah, I bought that. That would be good. Kinda handy. Well, I'm glad that we have news like this instead of the other one.
Yeah, you would do it the other way. So how long will it take to find out if it's
I think they said they were gonna make a decision in 90 days, but that we shouldn't count on it being in just 90 days.
Well, bad as it is, one thing we probably should figure or discuss is, I'm thinking, I think the Linda lady, she's did enough grants, and I know in the email she says 30%, but down there that day, I had heard at 30, 40, or 50%.
Yeah, up to 50.
Up to 50%. So what do we do in that case? I guess we scramble and surely they'll, but she said they'll need to know in like a day or two if once they come back with that.
That's when they come back.
They're gonna go
So
for
you ask for 8 million, matches 2 million,
and
you
we
give us
gotta,
3 million.
but if they have a 40% number, then we got 3.2 plus the utilities and the pre-construction, so it's
It started out with an actual plumber having
yeah. The federal, the way the FEMA deal is, yeah. Good luck with that. But one positive thing is you are getting to use some federal funds to match federal funds. In a lot of grants, you cannot put any two federal funds together. So,
And that might be something to consider is willingness to give up STEM funds in the future.
yeah, but then it affect the whole district and do that because our district funds are pooled. Yeah, our district SPP funds are pooled. So, JP, which ones are we doing the dollar amounts? Do what now? I'll write on back here which one we're doing dollar amounts.
Yes, okay. Just make sure.
It's gonna be, let's say fiscal year 20 and 21, 360,000 a year.
And the bridge I'm moving out is 133, right?
Yes.
Let's go, okay, this is where my electrical, right? Right. And see what? Is it here? Now keep the height. Yes. Okay. It would be these.
Right here,
Like
you need to go.
Because it's, I'm gonna take this and literally turn it around like
Okay, what
this.
about that junction?
And I just have to stay 30 inches off this way. Well, I think it will be.
That's total
enough for-
$3,471,000.
I'm not under, yeah. I have to stay 30 inches like from here, and it puts my unit about.
What'd you say,
right here to here. Then the
471,000.
other edge will be about right here. So see, it might be close enough to.
We might not have to go that high, right?
I mean, it's just from looking at high, you know. it's like,
Yeah, that's,
You know how to.
well, you're at 2.5, then you're
At
adding
30%.
at a 30%, and that's
You have no way.
adding basically.
Yeah, and these aren't the final numbers, so
So-
they may go up, a little, they may go down some.
So as of right now, we're at 3,471,000. So
Put it over there and then go all the way back.
I don't know what we do if we go
Over 30%.
over the 30% number. Because at 3.4 is a 30% match plus
One
utility.
here, one here, or just, okay, one, and then two.
And probably before our meeting next week, we're gonna need a print out of that. If you're allowed to do that, whenever we have a meeting down there, so they'll be able to
Are
see
you
where
doing
we're
it
at.
in the city?
No, we're doing it at the end. Have to know the building.
So you're telling me I shouldn't have got so aggressive with all my chip and seal and
No.
building bridges?
I mean, you're just not gonna be able to do nothing for a while. Yeah.
I just tore up into the road.
Well, I mean,
Well, no, the plan was to go like you
do double chip and seal,
Yeah,
so.
what you,
next week or next year.
And that's 120,000. If you double it, it's gonna be around 3 miles in a hundred.
Yeah, it'll be, no, it'll be about 70,000 is all.
Well,
I've already
you'll be
got part of the rock.
you'll be doing your labor yourself, so
Yeah.
yeah. But so you'll have the rest of this fiscal year to whatever that fund is, but fiscal year 2021, if the grant goes through, you're done.
Right, yeah. And as long as I can get that done.
okay, and that money, Donnie, that we're talking about, that I have in there, is going to include my share of part of the Clyde Road.
She's
isn't it?
dressing up the little typos on there, but
Okay.
see if that
Okay.
would work.
As of now, Max, your match money, we didn't touch it. We have 1.4. Last year we had you at putting in 400,000,
Right,
but this year we changed the plan to make it 1.4,
okay.
and that was done with all the other 2 counties was that way as well. But they were in Division 6. So
Hey guys.
I don't know how you keep all that crap straight.
He just rambles it off the top of his
Yes, he
head.
does, he just knows it, and I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Carry the 3.
Okay, minus that, let's see, where does that leave?
She's gonna write out
Okay.
county improvement for one of the
Okay,
bridges.
so that's what,
Yeah,
through
she-
the CRB, we should put in their 5-year plan.
5-year
Yeah,
plan,
just-
okay. She's writing that out, not to write that
Okay.
out, 5-year plan.
Okay.
Should we put dollars there? I don't-
Well, there'll be move to out years in the maybe within 5-year plan, maybe.
I never did put like the total of 2.7. Do we need to put that anywhere up here? You know, where we've dedicated this, do we need to put that for 2.1 million or whatever that comes up
That
to?
would be
I'd like to have all that money back for the 28 months.
2 point.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
'cause it's
2.7.
it's 3,471 minus 720.
Who could ever figure?
Three.
So let me do
Have a chance to get a grant like this.
2,751,000.
Okay.
Usually, when my employee or kid works at the co-ops, that's
Okay.
the first deal.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Now, when you get back, we've
She-
got another complicated question.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, it is. Nice beer.
My youngest daughter shot a deer Saturday, and it was a 6-point, but the tines were about that long. On all 3 of them on one side is kind of, it must had to be an old buck or something because it's real brave face. But it had 3 real long ones on one side, on the right hand side. Left hand side, it had 2 real long tines and then a drop tine about that long.
Huh.
So yeah,
Where was this at?
over by Major County, down by Orion, down in there.
Oh, okay.
This is Zoe, first deer she just got. Yeah. She's, father works at co-op up Manchester and stuff.
Those kids get excited, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's better than any deer I first shot. Mine was a little 4-pointer, you know.
Well, and then
You know, and we were talking about that. We'd gone out to eat with some folks a couple weeks ago, and you know, watching your kids experience stuff like that, you know, is way better
Yeah.
than anything you experienced yourself. You know, as a kid.
Yeah. Well, it's just like trapping. I took a couple of kids up there to teach them a little bit about trapping. Man, to watch their eyes light up, it's just,
Oh, yeah.
oh my gosh. They
I didn't know
love
you
it,
trapped.
know. Yeah.
Really?
they do. Yeah.
Mainly coyotes. Or?
No, mostly bobcat and coons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I trap coyotes, but you know, you gotta be scent free or
No.
that, more or less. You know, coyotes got an excellent nose on them.
David Hamill was telling me this morning that he heard that coyotes this year were going to be worth $60
Really?
on the carcass, full carcass. Yeah, so maybe they're getting too plentiful again. Because I know years ago when they got that way, they upped the ante on them. So
Oh, well, maybe so. I like to catch coyotes, but I'm not. I had a cotton puffin bogger, a guy from Waldron where I grew up. He was a good trapper. Guy had a cow die, and he drug that cow out there in the middle of the pasture, and he trapped. You know, he caught 49 coyotes.
Gee.
Whoa.
Yeah.
what is that amount? If you had,
That's worth more than a cow
Oh,
was.
you ain't kidding.
we're going to need.
I went with him one morning, and he had
10%
set
more.
6 traps, and he had 5 coyotes. And 6
Yeah,
traps.
that's what we're
I mean, he,
Was it this time of year, or was it?
it was, yeah,
So
Captain.
where you're at?
3.3 would
You know, this year, maybe just, it was a little
Maybe
later.
even after
It was
the
in
year.
December.
So they need to
Yeah.
put another 2 years.
He,
So
on that.
2 years would get you up to 40%.
wheat sacks.
I wonder if we need to put that in there. So we can-
Oh, really?
before they approve it.
Walk up to the feet.
We may need to add, if needed.
Make it move. So, yeah, but.
Okay, before we pass that, oh, I got a brain fart.
Thank you, Alex.
You didn't get everything on there, did you?
No.
Okay. Were we talking about Cindy and Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay, you left that
Scary combination.
So my thinking is, before you pass that, if we're gonna need to know if we have to come back with 40%. This amount we have is gonna get you 30% plus utilities. So if we have to figure 40%, if it comes back at a worst case of that, to get the extra 10%, it's extra 2-year dedication out of your CBRI.
And I'll tell you why, because it's gonna go for bridges anyway. Whether it's those
Yeah.
bridges or these bridges or another bridge, I think we need to somehow do it or work with ODOT or see, I think when I spoke with Director Patterson, I don't think he's gonna let this, if we're chosen, he's gonna help us as much as he
Yeah.
can.
Well, I mean, it's a
So-
gift and we need to take
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
advantage of it,
Right.
what we can. So, and if, all the utility cost is a driving factor, who knows at that
Right,
any given time what it is.
right. So,
So I didn't know if you need to address that in your resolution, that
I don't think we'll address that at this time.
Okay.
I think we'll wait and see.
if you have to.
But we're certain that the 8.7 is gonna stick.
No,
No, you won't know until they open.
That's
bids.
why I wonder if we shouldn't.
It says
let that out.
approximate.
Approximate cost of 8.7.
I saw another typo. Whereas Grant County will dedicated.
Dedicate. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it confused.
I'll let you finish reading it though.
Well, just put another ED on the end of it, dedicated to.
Hi, for a second there, fix a typo. Thank you. What, how many, what period?
That's the one we changed when we had
Oh,
just
okay.
dedicated.
Oh, okay. No, we took out the word, yeah.
Seven from the top.
Okay. Next, do I go ahead and give these to Donnie?
Yes.
And I did scan them in.
Okay, very good.
Desi
Yeah.
scanned it in for
Yeah.
me.
Thank you, ma'am. But you can keep one for your
Oh,
copies.
okay.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I'll give it to Desi. Okay,
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Jason will stand up there.
When was we gonna have our meeting? Tuesday?
Tuesday the 27th. What time? We didn't set a time, so folks, everybody's scheduled.
Noted that, so that's they he noted
No,
for the engineer.
noted. Yeah.
So we
We'll
don't.
have to have ours, 6 division, 4 counties, and then a couple from division 6.
We have to have 2 from Division 6 to make a
Yeah.
quorum.
And Toby had already said he'd come over from Alfalfa County, and Jack, talked to Jack, he's gonna be coming to the city anyway, so he said if he needed to, he would stop by. He has the ACO meeting the next day, so he said if needed to, he could just come on the 27th, if worst case scenario, if we need to, so.
Okay.
Is it 10 o'clock or 1:30 better?
Well, if you're gonna catch Jack,
Yeah, his would probably be better for 1:30.
probably 1:30 for him,
Yeah.
yeah. But if you can get Kurt Slottenhammer.
Yeah, Kent Slaughter, and
Yeah, Slottenhammer. Or
his would probably be better for, well, I don't know without for sure, but
10.
Well, probably 1:30.
1:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't asked him for sure. He just told me to
Yeah,
let him know if we need him to plan on coming over. We'll probably tell him anyway to just plan on it.
yeah, you'll send it out to all the counties, won't you?
Yes, yeah, we'll send it out this afternoon as soon as we get a time set. And I'm going to put on there also for legislative and transportation issues that we discussed the SERB funds the other day. Mark Bowles did call,
Yeah.
and that was passed to only ask for the 30 million back.
No, what was
We-
it? The-
We talked about at our meeting about what we was gonna ask for back, money-wise.
Right.
They said the 30 million, and that was just a no-brainer. And then we discussed that if we don't ask for the other 200 million.
Yeah, I thought well, and I asked, and they did they pass that? So I know the
Yep.
last
Yeah,
legislature.
the last legislative.
They passed just to do the
Just the
first
30 million.
and not the other?
Not,
Yeah.
yeah. And
I'm
so,
gonna amend that.
but Mark Bowles has called and to be put on the agenda again for the 28th.
Okay, I'll be there
So,
on the 28th.
and I had asked the question during our CED meeting,
Yes.
and that one
Yeah.
guy was kind of rather smart aleck about it. He turned around and said, because that's what the legislative committee decided on. I thought, okay, I'll just fight this battle outside behind these doors. So outside, and then we'll take care of everything. So,
I don't know what was said and why they wasn't. That
well, they
that
thought
doesn't make
that they didn't want to
sense.
ask to take the cap off of would replenish the funds, which it will. But-
Yeah, for a
I
while.
have got a personal
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
view of that. That comes from our liaison,
Our-
liaison.
It's supposed to be working
But
for us.
It's
that's
supposed to be working for us.
Yes.
Yes, he said, well, you don't want to ask for too much. Well, bull crap.
Well,
Let's ask for it.
whenever,
It's not
we
like
have,
getting it.
whenever we have an
Exactly.
author and a co-author in our district, and they're telling us to ask for more, I think you might ought to
You
do
better
what,
listen to
what
them.
they're telling you to ask for. If they told you to don't ask for nothing, but then you might ought to just shut up about it and move on. But when they tell you to ask for 150 or 200 million, you might ought to ask for it back.
Well, obviously, the health department asked for more than they needed because they found 30 million.
Well, they didn't even ask for it. The governor.
No,
just-
I know.
Yeah,
The governor just did that.
That's the rainy day fund, don't you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so
looks good to me.
do what?
I said it looks good to me.
It looks good to me too. I make a motion to approve resolution 2018-147.
I second.
Hess moves, Ronk seconds to approve resolution 2018-147 on the 5-year plan and the competitive highway bridge program to dedicate $476,000 federal funds for FY21 and to move job piece projects 31836 and 29862 and 29861 totaling $2.75 million, and that Grand County would dedicate $30,000 a month for FY20 and 21 from their CBRI fund.
2.751.
2.751.
Okay, yeah, I thought.
Yeah. 2,200,000.
2,700,000.
Yeah. Plus the 476.
Plus the 470, yeah,
Right.
like that. So, all in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
wrong,
Aye.
yes.
Aye.
All ayes, motion carried unanimously. We've got 3 originals here to sign. Melissa will give you one, so you can put it with your grant. Donnie can take one with him, and we'll have one here. So you can take
That'd be
it.
great.
10 or 1:30 Tuesday.
Probably
I
130.
think 1:30 would be better.
You need to test that. Please.
For you, for you.
Thank you.
One for me.
Alright. I think that's it. That brings us down to item 10.
Max her up.
Is that my motion? I make a motion to adjourn. Second.
Yes, Ms. Rock second to adjourn at 12:03. All in favor?
Profit,
Aye.
wrong,
Alright.
yes.
Aye.
All right, motion carried unanimously. We are.
Within that motion.